Thank you, everyone, for joining us today for Elevate 2024. Really excited to have you at our first global product release event. My name is David Bliss. I'm the sales director for sales, websites, and digital products here in New Zealand, and Australia and New Zealand, I should say. And I'm excited to have you all with us today. So we've got some really great updates with AgentBox and AgentBox websites that we're going to go through. But before I do, as always, I am welcomed by two of the most wonderful product people that exist within this business and this industry. The first one that you'd know, please welcome back Tasitha. How you going, Tasitha?
Good morning, everyone.
This session, though, we are joined by someone extra special. Anne Porter, recently announced as head of product for data globally for Repit, is joining us today to talk about our golden contact record and analytics. How you going, Anne?
Hey, good morning.
Thank you so much for joining us. We also have our amazing product team on the Q&A section. So as we are going through the demonstrations, if you do have any questions, please use the Q&A button at the bottom of the screen, ask a question, and they would be more than happy to answer and help out. Also, a little reminder, this is an internal rehearsal. So if you have any feedback, please contact Matt, Marley, or Tash after this. If your feedback is in regards to how good looking the presenters are, you can give that directly to that presenter if you feel the need to. Today is not just another update. The Elevate 2024 release is really a big step forward in our mission globally to create a single platform that brings together and enhances every part of the experience with Repit's technology. So with this release, we are moving closer to a fully unified system that gives you everything in one place. From our digital products to sales, lettings, property management, it's all about making things much more simple and more connected. So what are we going to go through today? As always, we're going to give you a little bit of an update into the state of the market, the state of the prop tech industry, and what's coming across our desks at the moment. TJ is then going to have a talk to you about what we've been doing, some updates since our last session a few months ago, as well as what's coming, a few little demonstrations. And Anne, as I said, is going to take us through our new analytics and golden record platform. We'll finish off with what's coming next, as well as those of you who do make it through the 45 minutes, there's a special gift at the end that you'll be able to take advantage of. So without further ado, let's get underway. So as I said, it has been about 3 months since we last caught up. So what's been happening in the world of prop tech? What's been keeping our interests afloat? Really, it would be remiss of me not to talk about the buzzword that's happening within our industry, happening globally. Of course, that is the role of AI, but I do want to touch on this a little bit differently because I think there's a lot of people in our industry who are really unsure about what is the role that AI is going to play within real estate. How is it going to actually affect the way that we work in our day-to-day lives? So I want to bring it back to actually just 3 really simple concepts where you will see AI, machine learning, augment itself into our industry. So the first of those is very simple, and that is workflows and automation. This is something that's very much at the core of what we do here at Repit, and it's simply just removing those simple and mundane tasks from your day-to-day life. And if you've been on any of our sister webinars and seen what we're doing within the property management space, this has really been at the core of what has been a really heavy load of task-driven factors in the property management space. So if we can automate a lot of those, that gives you a lot of choice in respect to how you spend that free time, whether it's with customers, basically just having a little bit of a break, or really running your business a bit leaner or helping it grow. So those workflows and automations are going to be very much that kind of first place where we start to see AI and machine learning already being implemented. Number 2, some of you are actually already doing now, and it will be coming to Repit over the coming months, but it is the ability to create content. So people are already utilizing tools like ChatGPT to create content for proposals, for their letters, for property updates. And it's just a very simple, easy to do way. Within a couple of clicks and a few prompts, you can get some really, really nice letters and templates created and easily put within the system. And that will continue to be something that we look to improve and enhance across all of the Repit products as well. Now, thirdly, this is where I believe the most influential part of AI and how it's going to impact what happens within our industry. And it's something that's called propensity scoring. Now, if you haven't heard of this before, you might have actually seen it. There are a couple of players that are emerging within this space within our industry. But put simply, propensity scoring is using gigantic data sets and AI to provide you with insights into a client and grading or scoring them, giving them a propensity on they're likely to buy, list, sell a property. A really simple way to kind of explain this is if you're at an open for inspection and a buyer comes through a property, if they've only been through one property, well, they're probably going to have a very low propensity to buy that property. Most people don't go out and buy the very first property they see. Whereas if a buyer has come through and they've been through 20 properties, they're probably very well researched. And as a result, their propensity to buy a property is much, much higher. Another way to look at it is to look at other behaviors that can give you these kind of indications as well, and especially when we're looking at really large data sets. So another example would be if you are sending out 10,000 emails a week, and that's a huge amount of data to be able to kind of digest and to call through. And there might be one person in that data who is generally just deleting their emails, not reading it, just removing it from their inbox. But what might be happening over time is suddenly they start to open those emails. They start to read those emails. They start to interact with those emails. And that's a very small data point, but it's something that AI and machine learning can actually identify. And when it comes down to you as an agent, we're not able to call all 10,000 of those people who we sent emails to. But if these tools can help us identify that person, because of their behaviors and their interactions with your emails, something's changed and maybe they are looking at the property market now, they're going to be a much more worthwhile call for you. So identifying those, elevating those. So rather than call 10,000 people, I can call the top 300 who are most likely to interact with us. That gives me much, much better efficiency and laser focus on what we're doing. So now, all of this is going to be possible with where we're heading with our golden record and analytics, and Anne's going to talk to you about that very soon. And it's really important as to why things like clean databases are important, because those insights are only going to be available if we can easily identify that person and really have that clean record there. Now, what I want to finish off with is that if you ask a tech guy how to solve a problem, he's going to give you a tech solution. But the reality is my background's actually in real estate. So I really, really appreciate and understand the importance of those face-to-face interactions and what role they have to play within our industry. So even though these tools and AI are going to absolutely ensure that we are laser focused, that we are more efficient, that the technology is really supporting how agents and how you engage with the clients, those face-to-face meetings are going to be more and more important, because we know when it comes to buying and selling real estate, people work with those who they trust, and you build trust through those face-to-face relationships. So our goal with all of these developments and all of this AI is definitely not to be replacing you. It's really to enhance, to laser focus so that you can spend more time building those relationships and ensure that you are making the most of the database and all of those people that you are working with. Now, how does that translate into where we're going with Repit, and how have we been bringing our ecosystem together? So we have been continually working on our platforms and our products. And from our last webinar, you would have seen the would have seen us demonstrate the referral integration between AgentBox and Console. Now, this is something that's really, really exciting to share because from a few months ago, yes, it's great that we've been able to show and deliver some product to you. Now is the time when we can actually show you the actual value that's being created from that. And that piece of functionality, that referrals between AgentBox and Console, has now identified in just the last few months over $500 million worth of potential sales through that interdepartmental referral system. So just to be clear, that's $500 million of listings, so almost $10 million worth of commissions that could have been sold with other agencies, but has been referred through this process. It's been sent on to the sales agent so it can be appraised, listed, and eventually sold. So not only has this saved countless hours in between sales and PM departments, that saving of revenue is such a huge, huge value add. So it's been really exciting to see such a tangible result so quickly after releasing that feature. Now, it doesn't just stop there. Inspect Real Estate, by automating references, the affordability assessments, the tenant communications, we're saving on average an hour per application for that. And for Console, as we were just talking about, the focus on workflows, automation, AI has meant team members can now focus on those higher value tasks. So enabling the teams to be more leaner, to be more efficient, leaner, and spend more time with clients face to face has been a real good outcome of those improvements. The last one I do want to touch on though, before I hand over to Tasitha, is what we've been doing with Move Me In. So we've actually injected more than $16.5 million worth of commissions back into agents and officers' pockets through the connections that we're creating for electricity and gas for both renters and buyers. But last webinar, when we caught up a few months ago, we actually launched a new product, which was Move Me In Insurance. And it's been such a great initiative because not only has that been protecting the client's biggest asset from the point of exchange, but also creating those new revenue opportunities with additional commissions being passed back as well. So it's been a very exciting few months. It's been really great to demonstrate some of those really big values that we're adding back. So I'm going to hand over to Tasitha so he can show us what we've been building and what's going to be coming over the next couple of months.
Thanks, David, for that great intro to today's session. So let's jump in and see what's new in the property sales side of the Reapit product suite. So our teams have been pretty busy, working on some cool new features and enhancements focused around these three main themes here. So we know that data is key to running a very successful agency. And so what we've done is we've made it easier for you to now access, update, understand your data through clear visual tools. So that's the first point there. The second one there is adding some new workflows and improvements to the product to streamline processes for clients so that they get better integrations through our products. And we've also made security enhancements to ensure that the data is well protected through the introduction of our new authentication platform, which is Reapit Connect. And finally, we also made enhancements to the way the CRM gives you now more options and control to suit the way that you do business. So we know that every agency is very different. And the key strengths of AgentBox is how it can be tailored to suit our clients and their businesses to run as efficiently as possible. And so we'll continue to invest in the product to ensure that that never changes. So we'll take a look next at the roadmap so far. So the last time we caught up a few months ago, we presented this roadmap here. And a recent part of the work that we've done over the last 3-4 months actually has been focusing on integrations. As David touched on, we're looking to bring the Reapit family together, especially integrating AgentBox with our other property management system, Console Cloud. And we'll show you what we've done here in a little bit. Our websites product has undergone a massive platform revamp, and I'm really looking forward to showing you what we've got there in a little bit. So if you need a website or if your website needs a revamp, we've got something you'll definitely be interested in. The third point, excuse me, there's heavily investing into our business intelligence platform, where we'll use the data in the CRM so that to help you run your business and also give you insights into how your customers are interacting with your business and using our Reapit products. And we'll be focusing her presentation on that section there. For our mobile app, we put a lot of effort into improving performance and stability, and we've also added some new enhancements to make your open home smoother and more efficient. And finally, we worked on improvements to strengthen security in the platform and other quality of life improvements to the CRM and mobile app that we believe will help streamline how you work. So without further ado, let's actually jump straight into the releases for Elevate 2024. So the first one we'll take a look at, and we actually gave you a sneak peek of this in our last webinar, is an exciting integration that levels up our prospector module in AgentBox to now include properties managed by your PM team if they're using Console Cloud. And this is all part of our ongoing efforts to bring our products together under one roof. And I'm pleased to say that this is ready for you to activate today. And we believe that this new integration here will enhance your prospecting accuracy and also foster better collaboration between your sales and PM teams. Now this integration works seamlessly with Console Cloud, ensuring that the prospector module is always up to date with the latest property management information. So how does it work? Let's dive in and take a look. And apologies for the dog barking in the background. It's not my dog. I'm just going to share my screen. All right, share this one. Okay, so I'm logged into AgentBox right now. And what I'll do is I'll switch to the prospector module. And within the prospector module, we have a bunch of new filters here. I'm actually going to do an in-database property search and select my core area. And under the filters over here, we have some new filters that we've now included that allow you to include or exclude or only show properties that are currently under management. And the way they work is really simple. If you use the exclude option there, it'll show you the list of all properties that do not include your properties under management, so you can avoid prospecting to those properties and potentially cannibalize on any recurring revenue that you're getting through your rental. Now, if you want to include properties that are currently under management, so you can tailor your prospecting activities to landlords and other prospects, you can filter your list accordingly. And you can see we've got little labels here that indicate if a property is currently under management in Console Cloud. And if you only want to see properties that are currently under management, you have the show only filter that'll basically tailor that list to only show you properties that are currently under management. Now, from here, you can do all your workflows. For example, if you want to send out tailored communications to just your landlords, you can send an email from here, refine your target, select your template. And in this case here, I've got a template that I've got set up for prospecting to landlords specifically. I can go ahead and now send this communication to just those landlords. So it's a really powerful tool that allows you to really hone in your prospecting to just your landlords if you need be. We've also made enhancements to the map view, so you can see the same filters now on the map. I might actually include everyone here and go to the map view. And right here on the left, on the top left corner, we've got little filters that you can use to quickly hide and display properties that are currently under management. So right now I'm looking at everything. If I want to include just the properties under management, I can select that. And you'll see that these pins here only show me the properties that are currently under management. And look, guys, that's what we've done here with this integration with Console Cloud. So as mentioned, this is now available to enable in AgentBox today. Also, if you're using Console Cloud. And for more information, hit us up in the Q&A section and we'll be able to assist you there. All right, so next we're going to look at some of the other enhancements that we've been working on. And I'm just going to bring up more slides. There they are. All right, so the first one, which we won't be demoing, is some of the enhancements that we've done to the premium tier, focusing mostly around proposals. So the first one is pinning proposals, which is a nifty new feature that allows users to pin their important proposals at the top of the dashboard for easy access, so they can quickly duplicate them and prioritize the ones they use often. The second one there is we've made it really easy now for our clients to manage their CoreLogic and Pricefinder subscriptions, and so that they can include on-the-market data in their proposals. The third one there is Rate My Agent integration. So agents can now link their Rate My Agent subscription to include reviews and testimonials in their proposals without the agency needing to have a subscription to that service. And the last one there is we've added some new templates that our customers can use, such as the price update template and the property management pre-list template. Some other enhancements we've also worked on recently is in the mobile app. You can now, when you're conducting an appraisal walkthrough, you can take photos as you're going through the property, which means you can record the condition of the property at the time of that appraisal, which is really handy if you need to remember what the condition was like when you're coming up with the appraisal. And the second one there is the option to include or exclude photos from your marketing. And that ties in actually to the appraisal photos one. So those photos are excluded from marketing by default, but you can, and so you can keep them separate. And the third thing there is just giving you more control over the way live listings are managed now. So we've added a new permission that gives greater flexibility to edit the marketing content on a listing while ensuring that the price cannot be updated unless you have the appropriate permission. So it's all about giving our customers more control and access to the various parts of the system to suit their business. So these enhancements are all live currently in the system and available for you all today. All right, now I'm going to hand over to Anne to share what's exciting in the business intelligence and give us a sneak peek at a new integration tool. Over to you, Anne.
Many thanks, Tasita. I love the look and feel of these intro slides. It's like a dating profile where it should say she loves dogs and carbohydrates, but I digress. Let's talk about business intelligence. So at Reapit, we believe in empowering real estate professionals with the tools that they need to drive smarter, data-driven decisions. And that's why we're really excited to introduce Analytics Plus. It's been designed to streamline reporting and deliver actionable insights across every aspect of your business. Whether it's tracking key performance metrics, identifying critical trends, or managing staff, Analytics Plus puts powerful, accurate data right at your fingertips, helping you make more informed decisions faster and with greater confidence. So let's have a look at analytics. So I'll just share my screen. Here we go. Lovely. Okay. So earlier this month, our lucky early adopters got to see the first tranche of Analytics Plus reporting for Agent Box. And these reports, which have been designed and developed in conjunction with our users, cover a range of different functions. So we have sales reporting and commission reporting, which will allow you to generate monthly, quarterly, or annual award reports or to plan for upcoming commission payments. We have staff and KPI reporting, business KPI reporting. So with a raft of KPIs and trend analysis for the business as a whole and by staff, these reports not only allow you to see how performant the business is, but it also supports gamification. We have granular reports such as the property performance report, detailing performance of the on-market listings, and also we have the agent health check report, which details the effectiveness of the agent. And we have, as you can see here, month and year to date actual versus target. It also includes benchmarking in the office and shows monthly activity by period and by postcode. And finally, we have the stock list report, which gives granular details of all listings and what status they're currently at. And we have the geographical breakdown as well. Now, if agents want to see, for example, the historical performance in certain areas, so in a region or a postcode or a suburb, this is a perfect report for them to use. Now, there's a raft of benefits and advantages to business intelligence, and these new reports will see users understand and interact with data as never before. One of the great benefits of having our sales data housed in the Reapit data warehouse is the performance. Reports are now immediate. There's no spinning wheel. And another advantage is the ability to slice and dice data on the fly. So if I just click on the right-hand side here, you can see the filters, which are all applicable to the report that I am in. And moreover, you don't even need to use these filters because you can interact with all of the charts. So if I just scroll down here to price variance by suburb, I have a vast array of suburbs that I am reporting on. So I'm just going to make that a little bit smaller, and you can see then that I have a more clearer view of the suburbs. And I can actually just then drill down into Concord West, for example, and then you can see that all of the charts get updated for the area that I'm looking at. So it's really a nice way of interacting with the data. Now, if I just pop back to the sales report, I can show you how users can interact with the reports even more. So in the same way that you can choose to use the filters on the right-hand side or drill down into the chart, you can also do that in tables. So say, for example, I could select Sally to see how she's performing in this sales report. And it's not just selecting the filters themselves, you can actually drill down into the data as well. If I wanted to, I could look at 2023 and I could say, actually, I want to view months or I want to view weeks. And there's a number of hierarchies that have been set up already for you, where you can drill down from postcode to suburb or by period. And we know that users don't necessarily absorb data in the same way. I mean, I am not a line chart person, so I might want to change that into a column chart. And you can choose what's actually being shown on any of these reports. You can hide data, you can add data, and all of these changes are just for you. It doesn't impact any other users. And the fun doesn't stop there. You can even add trends and forecasts to any of the charts that have periods in them. So you can see there's a lot of excitement and a lot of fun to come with analytics. So I'm just going to stop sharing. Stop sharing button. Okay, thank you. All right, so now a groundbreaking feature that also sits within Analytics Plus, and that's our client lifecycle management tool, Golden Profile. Delivering a unified, comprehensive view of all client interactions and data across your entire agency. And what I'm talking about is providing you with the full story of any contact. So the first step in aggregating your data is to ensure consistency across platforms. And once the data is aligned, we handle the rest, merging vendor, prospect, and contact information across systems. This data will be refreshed automatically every 24 hours and thus ensuring accuracy moving forward. So now that all the data matches up and is joined, let's see what that gets us. Well, here's an example of a repeat contact card for Julia, which is just one of the reports made possible by your merged data. Here we can see her important contact details first, along with her preferred method of communication, her anniversary date, and the sales and PM contacts. Below this, we can see the properties she owns, those she has sold or listed for sale, those that are let, and those currently under tenancy. Here we can also see her important property information like the purchase date and price. Now, here's where it gets really meaningful for you, because you can see which contacts are making the most positive commercial impact on your agency. We can see the average purchase prices, sales prices, annual management income, annual rent paid for Julia, as well as average agent commission for the sales side of the agency. And then at the bottom of the report here are the interactions regarding purchases, sales, leased properties, and rented properties to ensure all information is clearly visible for anyone in your agency to see. So let me give you an example of how this kind of report can greatly streamline your work. Imagine your principal has asked you to identify the most profitable vendors in your portfolio to maximize revenue opportunities. Aggregated data allows you to analyze vendor performance across various metrics. See which vendors consistently achieve high sales figures, have a solid track record of repeat business, and so on. From the golden profile report, even more analysis is simply a click away, because you can drill down into, for example, a rental performance report or an on-market performance report easily, guiding you step by step to access the exact insights needed to make well-informed decisions. In addition to the insights the golden profile delivered, the consolidation of sales and PM data also provides users with a new group of segmentation reports. In this high-level segmentation report, we can see here, you can see that there's a breakdown of contact types across the business. It provides trend analysis of the contact type and additional contact categories of contact it falls into. So here we can see, for example, 855 active vendors, an increase month on month. And we can see who in the shared database is also a prospect or a vendor, a landlord or a tenant, and in which areas they prefer to buy or reside. So let's take another scenario where the principal is asked for a report on hidden opportunities within your current database, specifically identifying prospects who are also vendors or tenants who are also landlords. With these segmentation reports, this type of cross-referencing becomes simple and incredibly powerful. The system's unified contact view allows you to easily spot where a tenant in one property also owns another, or where a prospect showing interest in a rental is also selling a property. By consolidating all of this data in one place, you're able to uncover these valuable intersections and present your principal with a clear report on these untapped opportunities. And this not only strengthens client relationships, but it opens the door for more business growth by leveraging existing contacts. Additional segmentation reporting will also be made available, providing granular statistics so you can optimize your communications and marketing like never before. Now I'll hand back to Tasitha to tell you a bit about what's going on with AgentBox websites.
Thanks, Anne. Look, guys, next I'm really excited to introduce our new websites platform. So the new AgentBox website platform is our premium website offering for real estate agencies that is lightning fast and seamlessly integrates with our CRM, giving you the tools to elevate your online presence. So this new platform not only comes with a new high-end design, but also with powerful personalization options that allow you to tailor your website to suit your agency needs. And so what we'll do is we'll actually go in and see how that looks. And we'll actually start with the content editor. And I'm just going to bring up my screen here and take you through it. So the reason we come up with this content editor is for a long time, a top priority for the product team has been to build or enable a feature that allows our customers to have more control of their websites. Previously, we've had to engage web developers to make content changes on behalf of customers. And what this new content editor does is it allows everyone or anyone with the appropriate permissions to be able to not only access, but also edit pretty much anything on this website. So what are the things that you can do? What you're seeing right now is this new theme. And if you have the appropriate permissions, so I'm currently logged in as an admin, for instance, I can see an edit site button there. And when you click on that, that'll take you to the actual content editor, which is what you're seeing on the screen right now. The things that you can change is you can easily add or edit any content on your homepage. And you can see that the website is actually displayed to you as it is online. So you can edit in situ like this. For instance, if I want to change any of the text up here, all I have to do is I can go to the outline section and move to the sections that I want to edit. Or even better, I can just scroll to the place that I want to change and then start typing it on the fly. For example, I can start, if I want to change this, I can put that in here and remove the rest and see how that change looks on the website in real time. So really easy to now edit content in here. You can also add images and other elements in here very easily. For instance, if I want to add an image in this area over here, all I have to do is just mouse over to an empty space like that, and you'll see the ad block section come up. From there, I can add an image, and you can drag and drop images straight away into here, or attach them or link them from an external website. Or there's a built-in media library where you can upload images and insert them in here like that. So really easy to edit images. Everything that you can see here is customizable. So for instance, if I want to make this button over here, or this link, this little block over here, a bit more rounded, all I have to do is just click on it, highlight it, and then go into the options up here, and I can change the image roundness setting, and I can also tailor the content of the text in here, make it just a description or remove the description. So a lot of customizing options now available. And we also have these elements here that can be edited if need be, testimonials, and a blog post section down here where you can drag and drop images and start typing away. So in short, you have a lot more control over the content of your website. And this is something that our clients can now have access to and tailor it to their needs. So the next thing I'll quickly show you is the actual new theme. So as part of this new launch, we've got a new high-end theme that will be released as part of this. And we've incorporated many of the design requests from clients over the years into this new theme, such as having a new page layout for both mobile and desktop. So this is a fully responsive site, and there's more white space to make it look more sophisticated and high end, and more modern font choices as well, and flexible color palettes. Now the layout is completely different as well. So we've got a highlight page here, you've got a search area there, and you also have your property details pages up here. So I'll click on one of those and take you through what that looks like. Just refresh my screen. Not working. Do that again. Anyway, come back to that in a second. And then you can also click on these property details up here. That show you the full property details page, map view, and we've got a new section here for the agents as well, which you can click on to take them to their detail pages. And you can also see the associated listings of properties for that agent. We've also added a hamburger menu up here as well, based on popular demand. So that allows easy navigation between various pages of the site. So the end result is a really enhanced user experience for your customers and a high-end look and feel for the agency's brand. So Swell, which is what you're seeing now, is one of many themes that we're looking to release later this year and early next year. So this is currently available today. And the new themes coming out over the next few months will look even more different, more professional looking. So guys, that wraps up the demo part of this presentation. So we're going to jump back to the slides now and take a look and see what's next. Let's bring my slides up. So what's coming up next? We'll continue to enhance the premium offering of AgentBox and add more value to those tiers. So custom fields is something that we're really excited to look at introducing into AgentBox, and that allows you to create your own fields so you can capture information about your listings and contacts that's unique to your agency. So that'll be something that we'll be adding to the product over the next few months, and we're really excited to be able to show you how we go in the next update. And we'll continue to enhance the other premium features as part of our ongoing commitment to adding value to that subscription tier. As mentioned, we'll be adding a bunch of new themes as well in the coming months. And you'll also be able to personalize them using that content editor like I showed you today. Now we're working really hard on a brand new open home experience for your buyers, attending inspections on the mobile app, and we can't wait to show you what that looks like in our next release. And we'll also be working towards the general release of Analytics Plus, as Anne has demonstrated that today. And the golden profile, we'll be making significant inroads there as well to having that in the hands of some of our customers, which will give them, the ability to make better decisions and also more insights into their customers. And finally, we'll be looking to introduce single sign-on across all our Reapit family products, bring tight integrations together, and continue to invest in making the product and platform, stable and performant, and ensures that it remains the #1 CRM in the market. All right, well, I'm going to quickly just touch on our partners, and I'm going to spotlight a leading AgentBox partner, RealFlow. At the Property Tech Association of Australia Awards recently, RealFlow was the winner of the most innovative scale-up in 2023. And they have two products. One is Campaign Flow and List Now that's integrated with AgentBox that focuses on solving financial friction in the sales to settlement process. So Campaign Flow, which is the first one, that seamlessly integrates with AgentBox for Australian customers. And the second one, List Now, is for our New Zealand customers. They also offer innovative funding and vendor marketing solutions where sellers can pay or buy now or buy later, removing the stress of upfront marketing costs. Now, the goal is to enhance the agent-seller relationships, allowing agents to focus on maximizing results and ensuring a rewarding experience for everyone involved. So scan the QR codes on the screen if you want to get in touch with, for a demo, if you're interested in any of these two, and how you can drive extended value for your sales department. All right, with that, guys, I'll hand back to David to take us through the remainder. Thank you.
Thanks, Sasitha. Thanks, Anne. It's really, really exciting. The photos that are going to be available in appraisals is really, really exciting. I know that's been one of our #1 requested features, so it's been great to deliver that. I'm sure the agents will be loving it. And Anne, thank you for making data exciting. It's really, really cool to have those insights into what's happening, and to see that I'm getting real like Wix vibes for those websites, the ability to personalize and customize them. I know brand is so important for so many of our clients. So have a website that you can update and change is a really, really nice addition to their business. So just before we wrap up, though, I do want to quickly mention some of the repeat training options that we do have. We want to make sure that you can get the most out of the platform, whether you're a brand new customer or you're just wanting to level up your own experience. There is plenty of ways that we can support you. So firstly, there is the Repeat Sales Academy. They are online e-learning courses for AgentBox, so you can just focus on certain areas and really master those individual parts of AgentBox. In addition to that, we do also have our training webinars. They are free, they happen every month, and you can access them by either scanning that QR code or in your AgentBox system, little question mark in the bottom right-hand corner will take you to a list of topics that we are talking through over the coming months. So if you can't make those, they are available on YouTube to watch via demand as well. So however you like to learn, that's definitely possible. For me, I really like face-to-face learning, and doing bespoke training plans are generally the way that we find the most amount of value. They can be done virtually or they can be done on site. And if you contact our team, they can tailor a plan to suit the parts of the system that you do want to be working on. If you do happen to work across multiple platforms of Repeat, AgentBox and Console, we can also tailor a plan that works together with all of those products as well. So if you haven't already, please explore those options. It's such a great way to maximize your investment into these platforms. So but that does bring us to the end of today's Elevate Property Sales and Digital webinar. On behalf of the entire Repeat team here in ANZ, thank you so much for joining us. We really hope you are as excited about these new features as we are. And I hope that in a few months' time, I'm coming back to you, giving you some really, really cool updates of how our users have implemented them and the impacts on their business. So in the next couple of days, you will receive an email from us with today's recording. You'll also get a little bit more information on some of these new features and how you can start using it. But otherwise, that is the way it is for Repeat this October 2024. Thank you for joining us. See you soon.
Thanks, everyone.